Hi everybody, it's Belinda from Belinda's Book Nook, and I am here to do a Friday Reads catch up, end of the month thing. I feel like it's been a little while, but I don't know. I have to go look and see, but I know I didn't make a video last week, so how are you guys doing? I'm happy because it's really sunny today and it's really nice, and I'm celebrating it because we're getting ready to go into like a 3-4 day like rain dreary weather, and so I'm gonna just bask in the sun as much as I can today. I had all these plans to do some stuff in my vegetable garden, not happening because, well, today I could do some, but like you're like, well, but I want to enjoy it a little bit too. So I have some errands and things I need to run and some work to do, so not going to happen. But probably the following weekend, if we get good weather, I will get into that because I feel like I'm behind a little bit in things. I actually just ordered seeds recently, and that's just weird. So anyway, I hope you guys are well. I wanted to catch up with you about my reading for this month, and let's get this party started. And I did pretty good this month. Really, for me, I mean, it's pretty good. I had a reading schedule and I stuck to it halfway to the month and through the month, and then not so good. But I still managed to, catch up and do pretty good on the things that I had. Just trying to find my little list here so I can, oops. Okay, it's supposed to go here, I think. Hold on. In April, okay. Okay, so first off, I'll show this one because it's gonna time out on me. Hopefully you can see it. This one here is Wild, Beautiful, and Free by Sophronia Scott. And this was the book that we read for the Read So Lit book club. It was very good. We have our book club meeting this weekend to talk about it. And I think, if I'm correct, the author is actually going to be there. So that's another perk in this book club, is that Dee Dee does the magic, and oftentimes we get a chance to talk to the author, which is really nice. So that's one that I did complete. I made sure I completed it, and this time I'm going to be on time for that book discussion. No time zone difference problems here. So I have that. So I'm really excited I finished that one. The other one that I have is that I just finished last night. And whoa, was it really good? Yes, 100%. This is Dust Child by Nguyen Phan Cray Mai. This is good. I do want to talk about this and do a book wrap up of the books that I read. I just have a couple more things to finish, and then I will do that video. And I will talk about this book, but I really, really liked it. It was very enjoyable, very interesting, made me reflect a lot. So yeah, this one was really good. So far, look at me finishing things. This is usually I'm here like, begging for forgiveness. I have not finished it yet. So I finished that. Another one that was a super fun read. I needed a fun read, and this was it. This author, I had met her when she did her debut novel and read it and liked it, and at the time that was her YA. This is her first foray into adult fiction, and it's Christina Forrest, The Neighbor Favor. Oh my God, was this just the cutest novel? It was really good, and I shouldn't say cute because it's kind of demeaning. It's just a lovely story, and I think she's definitely made the transition, and it'll just be fine from this point forward. She should write adult fiction as well. But I really enjoyed it. I loved a love story with Black people in it. And there was more to it. It wasn't just a romance. There was all those other things in it that were really interesting and fun, and some funny things in here as well. So this was a fun read. I finished that one. The other one, I did good this month. I know. Go ahead, say it, everybody. This other one, this is from the library. This is the one I just kind of found because I was just like snooping when I wasn't supposed to. I was supposed to return something, and then I went over and looked at the new releases. And this one's called Weightless: Making Space for My Resilient Body and Soul by Yvette Dion. She's author of Lifting as We Climb, which I did not read that book, but this is really good, and I look forward to talking to you guys about this one as well when I do the wrap up. So I completed that. Yep. Wait, what? I know, I can't believe it. Now, let's talk about things that I still have to finish. Um, and that's, well, one for sure is August Wilson's The Piano Lesson. I didn't, because I was trying to like kind of plug at those, I didn't start this until the day before yesterday. So I'm only a little way in this, but I think that I can still finish this before the month's over because it's super thin. And I wanted to try to get back on my track with my classics, the Black Classics. So there's that one. The other one that I want to finish is, it is an ebook that I got of a graphic novel. Ooh, and I think I got it inside of Hoopa? No, I think I actually got it inside of Libby. I'm trying to remember now. Yeah, I think I got it inside of Libby. And this one is a nonfiction graphic novel. Yeah, loading, spinning and loading. And that one, did I write the name down of it? Oh my goodness, no. Because it wasn't on my original list. While it's loading, which I have no good reception in here. Oh, here it goes. This one is called Rosa Parks and Claudette Colvin. And it's a history comics. And I don't know if I can show you the cover of it without like losing my traction on it. So I won't do that because I sometimes like it's hard to flip back to where you were. Anyways, it's a really good graphic novel talking about Rosa Parks and Claudette Colvin. Claudette Colvin actually, refused to give up her seat prior to Rosa Parks, and it's talking about the civil rights movement, but also how they needed, quote, the right narrative to be able to launch bus boycott and all of these other things that they wanted to do. And Claudette Colvin, who actually did, refused to give up her seat and had to go to jail, as same as Rosa Parks later on, she just didn't fit that mold. And it's an interesting thing to talk about. So when we do wrap up, I will have finished this and I can give you a good talk. And I had heard a lot about this before in another book that I've read, in a brief mention. So it's kind of interesting to see this whole graphic novel that's here for kids and young adults, I should say, that is illuminating that fact and that information. So that's what I'm reading on there. And then the other one that is on my list that I hadn't finished, and oh my goodness, I need to finish it because I need to get out in the garden, was Grow Your Own Soil. And so I got into about 25 pages in, and that's about it. So I have all my marks here where I was supposed to read each week, what I was supposed to read. So I just need to hunker down and sit down and read. And I do want to read this one. So I'm trying not to have it spill into next month, but we'll see what happens because I definitely want to finish August Wilson and that graphic novel. So if I did, that's pretty good for me. That'll be like 5 books. It'll be 6 if I do the Grow Your Own Soil, and that doesn't very rarely happens in my reading experience. So it was an excellent reading month. I don't know what it was, maybe it's the topic, and I actually enjoyed all the books that I've read. So that is also a good thing because I sometimes I get some duds. I've already had duds and some DNFs this year, which I think is just unfortunate. So. What else? I'm doing pretty good with my my book journal. I haven't written the reviews for those 1, 2, 3 books that I've read, so I need to get on that and see if I can make that happen before I get way into the next month. Because what's going to happen is I will start getting out into the garden a lot more. My reading always kind of, even though it's warmer and it's nice and ideal, I tend to want to be out doing things in the garden or being out in the garden. In my yard or things like that, or doing activities outside. So it takes me away. So the amount of books that I read usually kind of goes down, even though ideally I would think it would be more, but I don't know. We'll see. Look at, this is a surprise what I read here. So anything's possible. Let me know what you guys are reading. Other than that, I've been buying a couple of books. I think I'm going to wait until probably next month to do a video. I don't want to show, book hauls all the time So I think what I will do is wait until I get a certain amount, and then I will just do a video to talk about them. Some of them are actually ebooks, and then there are some that are physical, that I guess some actually are still supposed to be coming in the mail soon. So I'll wait till I get a couple of them together so that I can have a substantive amount to talk about. And also, you know, I just don't want to do that a lot of times. So I hope you guys are all well. I hope I went fast. I'm going to go over there and it's going to be the same time I always take. But I was trying to go fast because I know people got things to do and it's nice and sunny outside. I got things to do and I want to hear what you guys are doing, what you're reading. And if you've read any of these books, if you think you might read one, they're really good. I really highly recommend what I've read this month. I really love this. Really good and captivating. This was just fun and light. Go for it, you know. The one that I read for book club was really good as well. And this one's a very interesting book. And we'll talk about that as well. So I hope that I'm going to sink in this weekend with me in August. That's what we want to work on this weekend, to kind of wrap him up and get it done. And like I said, I have my book club meeting, which I will be on time for, and we're going to do that, and we'll see. But see, now I continue to talk, and it's going to take more time. I'm going to talk to you guys later. Have a good weekend. Bye.